Lights. PRS SilverSky SE John Mayer edition.
Good time of day, everyone. Welcome back to Working Class Music. We hope you've been happy, healthy, safe, and having a rather awesome 2022 thus far. I'm one of your hosts, Jason.
And I'm Tia.
And on today's episode, we're jumping the shark, or jumping on the bandwagon. You guys can decide on whichever, and joining the myriad of YouTube videos exploring the new, for 2022, SE SilverSky from PRS Guitars.
All right, y'all. Little disclaimer: we decided to reach out to PRS to see if we could get our hands on one because me, Tia, I personally am a John Mayer fan and a fan of the SilverSky.
As for myself, I love inexpensive guitars, and believe it or not, I currently do not have a Strat in my quiver. So I'm currently looking to buy one.
With that being said, this is not a paid review. We're not getting paid for this. We're not getting paid.
As we've said numerous times, if we don't like something, we will not review it. So, thank you to the kind folks over at PRS for sending out this loaner. Also, until that loaner gets here, we borrowed our friend Rakeen's SE SilverSky just to do this video, but we will be doing more with that loaner. Now, back to the video.
The original SilverSky was designed in conjunction with John Mayer to elevate a familiar guitar aesthetic with PRS guitars. Pretty sure everyone knows the whole story.
S-style. S-style.
The redacted. Now, a few years after its release, the ungodly amount of success PRS has seen with John Mayer's SilverSky, PRS and John Mayer have found a way to put the SilverSky into even more hands in the way of an SE version of the SilverSky.
So, listing off the notable artists, that one guy from Dead and Company.
The white guy who played guitar in Chappelle's Show.
Yeah, that one guy who wrote some song about dancing in a burning room or some shit.
That guy who dated Jessica Simpson and then broke up with her and then wrote some songs about it and then got back together with her so he could write some more songs about it.
That one guy from that John Mayer trio.
That guy who did that really cool cover of Human Nature by Michael Jackson.
Oh, isn't he the guy that Taylor Swift wrote that one song about there or something?
Yeah, like Gyllenhaal, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Anyways, with that out of the way, let's jump into some specs and afterwards some sounds. The specs are as followed. The fingerboard is an actual rosewood with an 8.5-inch radius, 22 frets. Of course, you get the bird inlay. It is an SSS configuration. These pickups are going to be pretty much an SE take on the core model. So you also have the familiar controls, 1 volume, 2 tones, and a redacted S-style tremolo vibrato system. Also, you have a vintage style tuners. They're non-locking, so unlike the American counterpart, these are non-locking. Also, Xander tossed me the big gig bag because it comes with a really cool gig bag. Just toss it. Comes with a really cool gig bag.
So this is a 5-way, so it's going to be neck and middle and bridge.
Why don't you start from the bridge?
Onto the sound. No, I'm kidding.
No,
I'm
go
not.
ahead. No, please do it.
We're
Please
not
do
going
it.
to do it. Okay, so we are starting on the bridge position.
Oh, where's that tuner at? Because you know I'm going to drop D.
Drop D.
Drop D.
Do it.
All right, so I'm just going to skip the dad rock thing because just go to any other YouTube video. He's in Dead and Company.
We know.
We know it dad rocks. One or two?
Two?
Okay.
Don't look at me. I'm not gonna look at you. Just do it. Just play it.
All right. You can tune it back up.
That's how we end it.
All right. Final thoughts. All right. So, final thoughts. Tia, with you being a big fan of the American-made SilverSky, what were your impressions of this SE version, and who do you think it's aimed for?
So, honestly, I think it goes without saying that this is for people who want, the American-made SilverSky, but can't justify that amount of money. I'm looking at scalpers in particular, because y'all just ruin the fun for everyone. But yeah, no, in comparison, this is basically a third of the price, but it's not a third of the guitar. It holds its own very, very well. The first thing I noticed was that the neck felt really, really good. I was actually really scared before I got a chance to hold it. I was like, man, they're gonna fuck it up somehow. But no, they knocked it out of the park. Honestly, just looking at it, it is the more budget-friendly version. I'm not gonna say it's inexpensive because $850, prices may vary. $850 is not, that's not just no money.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
But I mean, $850 is a lot easier to handle than $2,600. So like I said, at basically a third of the price, it is a killer guitar. Like, the color looks really good. It doesn't look as good as the American one, but that's like literally splitting hairs at this point, because you're getting what you pay for, but I also feel like you're getting a high value instrument for not a ton of money.
I think just to interject for a second, the stock photos, while they look good, don't do the finishes justice. One thing I've noticed with a couple of the YouTubers is, like, once you see the guitar, like in video, you're like, oh, that finish looks a bit different in person. So
I will say it's also the same for the American line as well. You can look at a photo and get an idea of it, but honestly, with all of them, with, you know, the American made, was it the core model? Or
signature core.
The American made one versus the SE, pictures don't really do it justice. Until you actually see it in person and can hold it in your hands, it feels like a well-made instrument and it looks good. There's nothing about, like, it just looks good.
Yeah. So I guess my thoughts to kind of mirror Tia. One, I think Fender's in trouble. I think Fender's in trouble, especially like since the prices went up recently. For $849, this is a killer guitar. Like, I would give this platinum every stamp that we have, every approval. This guitar lives up to the hype. It's the truth. I think it is the best playing S-style, best playing S-style. I think it's the best playing Strat in the price point. It's hard to beat. Like, with the new Player Pluses being like, what?
Like right at 1,000, if not
1,000,
a little
12,
bit, yeah.
Like 1,200, somewhere in there.
And then even not even talking about the Player Plus, the price of a Player Series guitar has gone up. So now they're like
$50.
They're $850.
Yeah, and with this, comes with a gig bag.
And Rosewood.
Yeah,
Rosewood. Rosewood.
So my thoughts on it are, I want one. I'm typically not a big Strat person. This has kind of just changed my mind. Like, I went in this whole thing.
He was ready to hate. Like,
he
was ready to hate.
Put like this. Out of every, like, in the group of working class music, I'm typically the one that's ready to hate something. So
Jason's a hater.
Yeah, I am a hater. I drink my haterade every day. So
wake up and it was just like,
just wake up.
SilverSky.
OJ haterade. But yeah, I love this thing. I think this is easily, without saying, going to be the most popular guitar of 2022, and probably for the next couple years. PRS has already sold close to $10 million worth of these. So if you want one and you find it, buy it ASAP, or I'll buy it first.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or if you're listening PRS, I would really like a Midnight Rose.
Just send me one of these, PRS.
I'm just saying, like, if PRS, like, if you want to send me a SilverSky, I promise I will use it for a year. Any pedal that we review, it will be on that guitar.
Mr. Paul,
Mr. Paul, Mr. Smith,
Mr.
Please.
Paul, Mr. Mayor,
Santa.
could you guys just send me one of these, or let me keep the loaner? I would love to keep the loaner.
I would too.
Yeah, but yeah.
But if we're really, like, honestly, if y'all send me the Midnight Rose, I would probably use that for 2 years. Like,
yeah, it's worth the hype. It's an amazing guitar. It looks beautiful. Comes with a gig bag for $850, especially with guitar inflation being the way that it is. This is going to be hard to beat.
Honestly.
Like, this is really going to be hard to beat.
It sounds great. It feels great.
Yeah.
It plays wonderful.
Yeah, believe the hype. That's all I can say. And
so to the people who are also, because I can hear you typing those comments, why did you review the SilverSky? Because we wanted to. I'm a John Mayer fan, and personally, you can fight me. Find me in an Applebee's parking lot, and we can settle this after some Dollaritas. No, but in all seriousness, for the people who are gonna type up the hate comments, why did you jump on the bandwagon, blah, blah, blah. We review things that we want to review, and I've been wanting to review this since I heard about it. Again, I'm a John Mayer fan. If you don't like that, you don't have to watch.
And generally, part of the reason we reached out to them is because I was curious as well. And, I understand it's a popular product, and, we're seen as the uncool, cool kids now.
Are we? I've never been cool. I've been.
Yeah, we've never been cool.
I was bullied all through middle and high school. I don't know.
Let me start that over. And to kind of jump on to what Tia said, we sincerely mean it. If someone sends us something, or even if we go out and buy it, if we don't like it, we won't review it. Period.
So if you're seeing a video on it, that means
we like it. Yeah.
So
we'll put finishes on the screen, all the available models somewhere.
Well, they're currently available, because those are bound to change. Like,
oh yeah, and right now, like I said, if you want to pick one up ASAP. If you see it, don't pick it up for an inflated price, because word on the street is, if you didn't order yours day one, you're looking at about a 9-month wait.
It's a baby. A baby can be born that time.
You get your new baby right there. Little baby John Mayer.
It's a lot cheaper than an actual shop.
Yeah. Yeah. With that said, we've been Working Class Music. Again, we like to thank PRS and Rakeen for providing us a loaner. You will definitely be seeing it in a couple more videos. Check out our socials. We have all the socials for you youngsters, the tickety-tockety, TikTok.
Facebook for
We're
the
on
boomers.
The Facebooks, yeah, for all the boomers.
Instagram, we got Patreon.
Patreon,
got
we do have
exclusives
Patreon.
there. And also, in the future, I would like to have other giveaways where we get higher tier items specifically to our Patreons. Yeah.
Actually, we're getting close to 5K, so do me a favor, leave in the comments within reason, what would you like us to give away for the 5K giveaway?
Keep in mind, I do have college loan.
Yeah, we're keeping in mind we're broke.
Keep in mind, I have student loan debt.
Prior to hitting 5K, we're going to make a little post on our Instagram, and we're going to do a 5K Q&A. So all the questions that you want to ask us, ask away within reason, and yeah, we'll answer them. Also, we haven't forgotten about our little 3K giveaway, and we will be reaching out to you and making sure that whomever wins it gets that Affinity Jazzmaster Mini.
Also, part of the reason it's taking so long, please check your messages.
Yes.
It's not that we forgot about this. We're not getting a response. So,
Like, if y'all don't want this shit, just let us know, dog.
yeah, I mean, we'll give it to the next person.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So yeah, please check your messages because you could be a winner. Just throwing that out there.
You. Let us know in the comments, because we tried this and that episode is already aired. But let us know if you want to see more podcast discussions. You know, being that this is a whole new year, let us know who you would like to see on the show. If we can get them, we'd get them. Just, you know, stay in touch with us. Again, thank you for a year's worth of memories and fun time doing this. Thank you, PRS and Rakeen. Really appreciate this. We never thought doing this that, you know, they would, we'd get this. With that said,
here's to many more memories.
She's Tia.
I'm Tia.
She's Tia. I'm Jason.
Have a great year.
Laters.
Adios.
Everybody super